Yeah, from 99. He's in the industrial area. Looks like he's on a pavement. Stand by.
Hello people and sheeple. Pinnacky news. Well, I finally got the time to go shooting some street photography again, which as you all know is one of my favourite hobbies. Not much really happened on the day. It was a bloody hot day, I can tell you that, because I've got a burnt head. But what I do want to do in this video is mention that if you work for a big factory or a well-known company or a big company and someone comes up to you and starts taking pictures, you might want to think about how you react and how you behave back to them, because for all you know, the cameraman could be your undercover boss or someone hired by your boss to see how you react and treat members of the public. You never know. Not that I really care how you behave, to be honest. I mean, the worse you behave, the better it is for my video. But if you're working for a big company and you want to throw out a big belly wobble at me, which I think is hilarious, but your boss might not, so be careful. Hopefully you got a boss with a sense of humour. But apart from that interaction I had the other day, no one else really bothered me much. So I'm going to keep this video really as short and sweet as possible. I'll stick a few photos in there that I shot, but I do want to go back with a better lens. I was going to take my better lens, but my bag was getting a bit heavy, so I swapped it out for a lighter one. But I do now wish that I took the heavier lens with me. Hello people and sheeple. Guess who? Well, come out today, do a bit of street photography, a bit of industrial photography, and speak in a minute when it's less noisy. Busy down here today. I know some of you was interested in my camera settings. Well, I shoot in manual. Always shoot in manual. It's not that difficult, it's only 3 things to think about really. It's a nice sunny day today. So I'm going to be shooting then ISO 100, which is going to give me the clearest pictures possible. The higher the ISO, the more grainy the pictures are going to be. I'm using a Canon 55 to 250 millimeter lens today. I was going to bring my my bigger 70 to 200 millimeter 2.8, but my bag was getting a bit heavy, so I swapped it over for this one. And so this has an aperture of 4.5 to 5.5. So the lower the number, the bigger the aperture, the more light the camera will let in. So once you set the ISO to 100, set your aperture, and then the only thing you've got to worry about, after that is your shutter speed. Now that's all I'm changing now. So the higher the number, the higher the shutter speed, the crisper your image is going to be. And I'm shooting street photography. I won't shoot anything below about 125 unless I'm looking for something that's got a bit of blur in it. So at the moment, because it's a nice sunny day, I'm looking at about 500 to 800. Now, an easy way to understand how to set your shutter speed is to look down the camera lens, and there's a little dial which is your exposure compensation. So just change your shutter speed to try and get the dial in the middle on about 0. A little bit above it'll be overexposed, a little bit below it'll be underexposed. I'd rather underexpose a little bit so then I can change that in Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom. I shoot in RAW. Actually, I think I'm shooting in RAW and JPEG at the same time at the moment, but I always shoot in RAW. Using my Bob Love body camera today. I should keep that rolling until I stop. Now there's a new one, Screwfix, taking people's names and addresses just so they can go in the shop. I thought that was just restaurants and pubs. Now you all know you have to give a false name and address. It's not against the law. So give them something funny like Ivor Longshot or UP Daily or something. That looks interesting. I'll get that through the fence as well. Take photos of whatever I like, mate. I can take photos of whatever I like.
Okay, cheers, mate. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. I'm going to take a picture of that from there. Come on, zoom in. Yeah. I'm gonna zoom in with his phone. Got a nice blurry image. I'll get some more. There you go. Let me zoom in. That turned out alright. Bit of fun in the end. This police station here is about 12 miles away from my house, and it's the only one that's bloody open now. So if I want to come into a police station, I've got to come all the way down here, because all the others are closed. Well, they're closed to the public. They're not closed, but they are closed to the public. Come on, flag. flag in a good position. Sorry.
And he's gone right at the end there.
You got it towards Sainsbury's.
Put that camera down, or we will tase you.
I know.